One drop of one. Hey, man. Hey. What you doing? Just reading my Module B text. Oh yeah? What's it called? The Curious Incident. Oh, sounds mysterious. Of the dog. So there's a dog? In there's more? The what? Nighttime. That's it. Oh, that's it? Really? No more words? Yeah, so the title is hella long. It actually has the weird distinction of being the longest title in NES's 2019 to 2023 prescriptions, with the second being An Artist of the Floating World by Kazuo Ishiguro in Advanced Module B. And even that title is half the length of this one. So, what's the book about then? The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime is a 2003 mystery novel by British writer Mark Haddon, whose truly bizarre title comes from the author's complete inability to think of a good name for his book. The novel centers around his protagonist, Christopher John Francis Boone, who is a truly ordinary 15-year-old boy who experiences the world in a very conventional way. The story introduces the reader to several of Christopher's quirks and characteristics, and it quickly becomes clear that this young man truly is a sufferer of autism and can obviously be diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. Haddon even makes this clear in both the book and further interviews, truly showing his purpose of drawing awareness to this one specific condition. As Christopher searches to find who killed his neighborhood dog, his quest takes him out of his comfort zone as he breaks his routine, talks to strangers, and heads to find his supposedly dead mother in London. Along the way, the book's unusual features of numbering chapters with prime numbers, giving a limited first-person perspective from Christopher's often incomplete perceptions, as well as including illustrations and diagrams to supplement the narrative, all contribute to a truly bizarre experience for the reader that serves no particular purpose. In the end, as Christopher succeeds in his quest, Curious Incident explores the timeless ideas of changing to fit society's expectations, trust, and taking things on face value, as well as how ordinary life can truly be. Why yes, that was the troll version. For those who caught last week's episode, I did say I will have a fib indicator word, and this week's, did you catch it? It was the word truly. And as always, I'll link the script to both the poor lesson and the real lesson in the script below. So if you Control F for the word truly, you'll see every bad piece of advice in the poor version. Before I roll the real lesson, I just want to re-emphasize the point, which I do make in the lesson below, that please do not specify Christopher's condition in your essays. Mark Haddon himself, the author, makes it very clear that he does not explicitly state Christopher's condition in the novel, and neither should you. We'll talk more about the themes after I roll my real lesson, and this time I get to walk forwards. The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime is a 2003 coming-of-age novel by British writer Mark Haddon, whose title takes its reference from a Sherlock Holmes mystery, which itself forms an important recurring motif in the book. The story centers around his protagonist, Christopher John Francis Boone, who has a unique perspective in his experiences and interactions with the world. Even though Christopher displays many quirks and characteristics associated with the autism spectrum, and particularly Asperger's syndrome, the author Haddon was careful to never name his condition in the novel, saying that, quote, "The Curious Incident is not a book about Asperger's. If anything, it is a novel about difference, about being an outsider, about seeing the world in a surprising and revealing way. The book is not specifically about any specific disorder," end quote. As Christopher searches for who killed the neighborhood dog, his quest takes him out of his comfort zone as he breaks his routine, talks to strangers, and eventually heads to find his supposedly dead mother in London. Along the way, the novel makes use of unique forms and features, such as the numbering of chapters with prime numbers, giving a limited first-person perspective from Christopher's often incomplete perceptions, as well as including illustrations and diagrams to supplement the narrative, to all contribute to the reader's empathy and engagement of Christopher's different and distinctive perspectives. As Christopher eventually succeeds in his quest, Curious Incident explores the meaning of identity and finding one's place in the world, how people represent themselves versus their inner selves, as well as the importance of support and understanding of complex people in a challenging world. And that's it for the analysis. The script to both lessons will be in a pinned comment below, like I said, and before I wrap it up, if I can figure out how to do push in text, the 5 main themes that I have my students analyze will be in this sort of area in a text box, I am hoping. And if you would like any of those themes explained in more detail, please reply in a comment below and I'll be more than happy to tutor you, as that is my actual job. Please check out Avenue Tutoring, my center, if you'd like some more information about the tutoring services we provide, which is kind of a weird thing to say because most of the viewers are actually my students. This has been my Poor Take. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on Thursday for some Poor Tech. Until then, keep learning and take care.